Say what? Kirk Frost and his Adam's apple got arrested and his boys are running around jumping on cop cars like monkeys and shit? Aw, damn. I wonder if this is going to make it to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 4. The following Kirk Frost, aka Rasheeda's husband, news comes courtesy of Creative Loafing ATL. They write, and I quote, now the article is named Two Arrested Made in Massive Dirt Bike and ATV Rally. Now the story goes on to say, and I quote, Atlanta's wheelie popping dirt bike and ATV riders appear to be back in full force after keeping a low profile in recent months. Over the weekend, hundreds of off-road vehicle riders hit the open road participating in an event called #RayDay5 and rode in packs throughout East Atlanta, Old 4th Ward, West Side, and other parts of the city. Like last summer, their presence has drawn the ire of local residents and left police officials scrambling for a response. The mass pack rides yesterday led to 2 arrests and damage to at least one APD patrol car. Around 7:45 p.m. last night, APD spotted about 400 off-road vehicles traveling eastbound on Ralph McGill Avenue near Piedmont Road. One officer noting in his report the dirt bikes were driving, quote, very recklessly, decided to pursue a 3-wheeled vehicle that had run multiple red lights. The rider, Kirk Frost, a music producer and regular guest on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, allegedly ran several more red lights while traveling on the wrong side of the road around 25 miles per hour, according to APD's report. When Frost eventually pulled over on his red Polaris slingshot, he was arrested and charged with 5 counts of failure to obey a traffic control device and single counts of reckless driving, operating an unregistered vehicle, and driving on the wrong side of the roadway. When placing Mr. Frost under arrest, some of the dirt bike and ATV riders circled back and began to taunt us, making the scene very unsafe, the officer wrote in the report. DeMarcus Jordan, a 28-year-old ATV rider, was arrested after police responded to a pack of more than 30 off-road vehicles blocking traffic at a gas station near Moreland Avenue and I-20. According to APD, an officer tackled Jordan to the ground after he attempted to flee the scene on his ATV. He was arrested and charged with reckless driving and operating an off-road vehicle on a city street. Outside of Delia's chicken sausage stand on Marietta Street, 2 riders got off their vehicles, jumped on a parked APD patrol car, and stomped on the vehicle's windshield. The incident, which was captured in a video and posted on Instagram, was confirmed by APD. Pause the story right there. If you want to see the video of these damn coons jumping on the cop car and cracking the windshield, it's posted on my blog. There's a link below in the description box to take you to my blog. Let me tell you something. I must warn you, when you listen to the way that they're speaking, I know that people down south are generally stupid. Well, holy shit. I mean, these dudes were like on coon overload. This is why I say never push your cooning button too hard, because that motherfucker may get stuck. They over there like you can even understand what the fuck they were saying. I understood boy, and I heard some shit in my mouth. That's all I understood. You can go see it for yourself. I mean, I posted 2 clips that were both about less than 15 seconds if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, you can go see it for yourself at the link below. So, but let me go ahead and read to you the rest of the story real fast and give you my very brief opinion. An APD spokesman last summer told Creative Loafing the department was thinking about how to clamp down on misdemeanor riding violations in a way that didn't harm the safety of officers, riders, or residents. Quote, we simply cannot chase them down city streets, former APD spokesman Carlos Campos, following a large 300-person pack ride last August. Quote, we recognize these riders present not only a nuisance, but also a public safety hazard to our citizens. We must address this in a thoughtful, comprehensive manner. End quote. But following yesterday's havoc, local residents have turned to community message boards and Facebook groups to bemoan the riders' return. We've reached out to APD for comment about how they plan to address the mass riders in the future. If we hear back, we'll post an update. Quote, we observed the bikes around the city and began following them without actually being engaged in a high-speed chase. APD spokeswoman Elizabeth Espy wrote to CL in an email this afternoon, quote, "The air unit was up assisting us with locating the riders." Pause the story. Air unit, are they saying that helicopters were there? I mean, what are these people doing that's so wrong by riding down the street on motorcycles and ATVs? Anyways, it goes on to say, one solution being proposed from an NPU-X member is the creation of a dirt bike park to give the riders a place to use their vehicles without tearing up public parks or blocking traffic. However, skeptics of the proposal say the park won't keep riders off the street. Now, they updated the story at 4:56 p.m. and they said, and I quote, APD issued the following statement about the patrol car that was damaged on Marietta Street from Sergeant Greg Lyon. Quote, an Atlanta police car was damaged by individuals who were riding recklessly in a pack of at least 100 ATVs and motorcycles throughout the city. One of the ATVs stalled at the intersection of Northside and Marietta. An officer who was monitoring the group attempted to apprehend the driver of the stalled ATV on foot and injured his leg as he fell on gravel during a brief foot chase. As he engaged in a foot chase, several members of the pack doubled back around, climbed on the hood of the empty patrol vehicle, and began to kick the front windshield, causing damage. The ATV was processed and impounded. End quote. Okay, so here's the deal. First of all, they keep calling him a pack. Is this because of what Mel Gibson said about his girl being raped by a pack of N-words? Is that where this whole pack thing comes from? Is that supposed to make them seem like animals, like they're a pack of wolves? I hate the language that they're using in this article. Anyways, if it's not illegal to ride down the street, then what's the issue? Because it's a lot of them. Don't the bikers, the Caucasian bikers do this? Because from what I understand, this is a bunch of quote unquote black people that they have this issue with, them driving down the street because they're blocking traffic and whatnot. I wonder what they do when it's time to have a parade. I mean, do they allow parades in Atlanta? Because I would think that would block the traffic pretty badly. Now, on a lighter note, to be silly about this whole thing, Rasheeda's mother was right. She should have ran over Kirk's damn bike. She knew it was trouble. Rasheeda's mother was on point. I forgot what her name is, but I think maybe it's Shireen or something like that. For some reason, I'm thinking. But anyways, Rasheeda's mother was right. His bike deserved to be ran over. He doesn't know how to act. He's out here stalling traffic and shit, getting himself arrested. I feel bad for Rasheeda, and I wonder whose money she ended up having to use to bail him out. I mean, assuming that she bailed him out, that is. Just saying. Just wondering. Anyways, this is all my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Let me know what you think about the foolishness all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels and visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. And don't forget, I posted some videos of this foolishness on my blog. You can visit the link below to the meatmagazine.blogspot.com website, and you can see them destroying the cop car for yourselves. And don't forget, it's major coon overload. It was like fucking coon on the cob. Coon chips. A Kuna Matata was a cornucopia of cooning and buffooning, jumping on a freaking cop car in times like these. Just stupid, sheer recklessness and foolishness. And I have no time for the bullshit. But that's all my opinion. Let me know what you think about it below. Meat Magazine. Subscribe to Meat Magazine on YouTube. Meatmagazine.blogspot.com. Meat Magazine.